Hello, hello all. Figured I'd start a little bit early because I was a little bit later than I was intended on being. Wanted to hang out some with the family before, I was going to work for a lot of the holiday season. So, yeah. Anywho, it's good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Whew, my bones hurt. What's going on? Furry spotted! Heck! What's up, Crispy? How's it going? Oh my god. Well, let me do the trigger warning stuff before, we go into the double feature today. So yeah, I'm gonna be streaming Beacon Pines, and then I'm gonna be streaming Beacon Pines again later. So that'll be 2, then I'll take the break at 3:30, 4, then we'll go on from 4 until 6, I think. I think that's how that works. Anywho, but yeah, we're going on for a bit today. Saf is in chat, so if you want to say hi, she's in there somewhere. Hello. How are you doing, Crispy? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Got to talk with you a bit earlier. Thank you again for the thing you're working on. That was so cool. Oh my god. Good. Just sitting down, watch show, relaxing, taking a mini break from projects. Valid, valid. You got a lot of stuff you're working on. I totally understand. Absolutely. And all very good quality stuff. Y'all, check out Crispy's stuff. Mostly lurking because the day wore you out. That's entirely fair, Saf. 100%. My brain is melting. Right, let me get the game started. But yeah, check out Crispy on like I don't. Do you want to shout out for a specific social? Do you stream on here? Oh, let me shout you out. Crispy's Lime Art. Okay, well, go check him out on other social medias and stuff. You can oh, I might have a thing. If you DM me like a link to one of your social medias, I can put it in chat. But yeah, just let me know. In the meantime, I'm gonna get started on this. Alright. Catch up with Rolo at the treehouse. Alright. I've also swapped over to controller now, because my back was hurting, so I don't want to like lean over and hurt myself a little bit. You know how that goes.
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
Interesting. So we can't really access back there. Got it. I need to pop my knuckles real quick. Ah. Okay. I don't know why my hand and arm hurt so much. It happens, I guess. Oh, hey, Dawn. Hey, Dawn. Tracking down a lead? You bet. Heard a juicy new rumor. Turns out, when Sharper Valentine died, he left behind a peculiar last will and testament. Peculiar? How? He didn't just give his kids an inheritance. There were conditions. Like what? The document stipulated that that heiress had to take on a child as her ward. A kid our age who just showed up in town one night with a lawyer. Solomon. Bingo. So Eris was forced to take care of him? Yep, or she would have lost everything. Why would Sharper care so much about some random kid? Rumor has it, old Sharper sowed some wild oats. Oh, that explains the way Eris treats him. Poor Solomon. How did you find this all out? A good reporter never reveals her sources, Luca. Alright, well, good stuff, Dawn. Anything I can round through here for extra bits and bobs and whatnot? Oh.
The Valentine mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
Okay, that's just a thing from earlier. Alright, catch you later, Dawn. Oh. Oh, stretch. Alright, let's see. What we got here? Better not dilly-dally. Gotta get to the treehouse. Oh yeah, that's into the woods. Probably shouldn't do that. Can't mess with this. Sunscreen's drugstore. Or Nuncreed. Yeah, the creepy guy, that's right. I'm remembering. Okay. Ooh, what are you gonna foreshadow now? So why are you alone in the middle, like, in the middle of the night? Like, you see what I mean, Seth? This person's just out in the middle of the night reading by a fountain. Anyway, let's see what foreshadowing you have to tell us this time. He met his old friend's eyes, and was greeted with nothing but ice-cold anger. Heavens. This is no time for fractured friendships. Oh, well that's probably not good. Anything important? Is this just gonna be the regular Sheng? Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay. Nothing else to grab around here. Nothing here. Wait, what's this? Oh. Yeah. I found a way to kick the melon. Nice, I got an achievement. I'll take that. Alright. I'm walking into the... I will let them be. But I'm still gonna call out that that's weird. Better not dilly-dally. Gotta get to the treehouse. Alright. Let's get to the treehouse. Excuse me. What are you doing? Just looking up for the night, sir. Ah, wonderful. I can only assume this means all festival preparations have been completed ahead of schedule. Not exactly, sir. The storm set us back a bit, and it's getting late, so we all decided to... You all... decided? Yes, sir. I was unaware that your job involved deciding things. We are all here at Perennial Harvest because we believe in creating a better future, yes? Yes, sir. Very much, sir. Do you want to be the one to tell this town that we failed them? No. That we gave up because there was a little rainstorm and we all got sleepy? Of course not, sir. Hey, Trash Can Wolves, how's it going? Woo! Good to see you. How have you been? Good. Then it's decided. Woo! Yeah, we're playing Beacon Pines. It's a cute little, I guess it's a horror game. It's definitely not something like... It's a bit of a darker story, might not be for everybody, so, you know, trigger warning. It's a list on, doesthedogdie.com. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on. So we got this group here, the Perennial Harvest. I believe they're part of, like, some deeper conspiracy in the town. There's also, like, a lot of radiation and stuff involved. It's a whole thing. Oh, big stretch. So we got a lot to cover today, probably. Yes, sir. We'll work till the task is done. See that you do. Our harvest awaits. Alright, this is our character. Luca. Anything over here to grab? Oh, we can get badges, and that helps us progress the story. Like, if you see here, I think that's this button? Yeah, this button. We can go back to different story points if we want to see if one of our badges can change the outcome of something here. If there's a check mark, it's something I've already seen. So, yeah, we'll have to come back here later, but for now, yeah. It's kind of choose-your-own-adventure, cute horror game. It's a really interesting concept. I've been enjoying, for those of you who aren't familiar with the game. Old Picker's Pond. Yeah, we've been here. Is the fisherman out here still? No. Oh, but we can go here if we want to talk to the old dad memory. Do we have any more bait? Oh, we have plenty of bait. Okay.
Luca wrapped some tape around the hook. Hey, you never know.
Tape? Alright. Ah, Dad. Wow. I put tape on the hook. There we go. What is that? It's got a bunch of big words written on it. Let's see that. We regret to inform you that your application for property rights with respect to the Beacon Pines, BI, and surrounding area has been rejected. Who's that for? Applicant Valentine Estate. Good. Good. Oh, that's an interesting bit of stuff going on. Alright, let's see what the smack bait is.
Stuck a toy stretchy hand onto the hook.
What are those stretchy hands?
Those
Fun, I
always
love
get
those.
dirty anyway.
They do. They get dirty really fast, and then you just lose them on the ceiling. Anyone else have childhood memories of that? Alright, got our sticky handfish coming up here. If I had $1 for every time I played a fishing game this year, I'd have several dollars. Should we give it to Mom? She likes jewelry. That's a sweet thought, Buckaroo. But I'm not sure she'd fully appreciate a pawn bracelet. Alright. What's the next bait we got? The struggle bait.
Luca placed a sinker on the line.
A sinker?
Sometimes the best stuff is at the bottom of the pond.
Ah, okay. Let's see. Ooh, message in a bottle. What does it say? Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard liquor for a hard Okay. Best leave that be. Takes a real piece of work to leave something like that lying around. Also, it was just a bottle of whiskey. Okay. Is that like a real tagline for like a real like whiskey in real life? Because that sounds familiar,
Luca
like vaguely.
wrapped a twig of thyme around the hook.
Oh,
Some
thyme.
fish have refined taste.
Some fish have refined taste. Nice. Alright, come here, fish. Oh, let's bring her in. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Oh, there we go. Property of Sharper Valentine. Figures. If he had his way, property of Sharper Valentine will be written on everything in this town. Should we give it back to him? He might not even want it back. The man's got a contentious relationship with time. We'll keep it here in case he ever wants to pick it up. Right, I think that's all the bait we have. Hi, Dad. Looks like I used some new bait. What do you say ahead and find some more? Yep, will do. We have little segments here to talk to Dad and Mom with some of our badges for, these are like memories, because Luca is currently kind of an orphan. He has his grandmother, that's about it. His dad is long dead. His mother just kind of vanished at some point. So, yeah, just getting y'all caught up on what happened last time. Alright, but yeah, now we gotta meet up with our friend Rollo, who is a cat. Rollo, are you up there? I'm sorry, Rollo isn't accepting visitors at the moment. Come back, never.
Luca had only ever heard him speak in this stiff yet gentle tone a few times.
I wasn't really doing that, but alright.
And it always meant one thing.
You're upset. Oh, what makes you say that? Maybe because my best friend abandoned me for no reason? I didn't abandon you. I'm just a little late.
Rollo scoffed.
The rain held me up. Liar! You weren't even home! What? The storm got bad and I got worried. So I went looking for you. Imagine my surprise when I made it to your house and you weren't there. I hadn't made it back yet. I'm not a fool, Luca. Also, thank you for letting me know, Saf. I will keep an eye on chat. Doesn't even take all day to deliver some jam. No, the storm rolled in out of nowhere, and I got stuck after dinner at Beck's.
Lucas stumbled on his words, knowing he'd said too much.
Beck? Dinner? What the heck is a Beck? She's a new kid in town. She's actually kinda cool. You'd like her. She needed help convincing her parents that she'd made new friends. New friends? I spent all day waiting for you, and you were off making new friends? It's not like that, Rolo. You know, while I was waiting, I made some upgrades to Mission Control. It was gonna be a surprise. But you took so long, the storm knocked it all down. Just like you knocked down our friendship. What does that even mean?
Luca became instinctively angry in response. Both boys were now shouting across the distance.
It means you're a bad friend. You don't care about me. Of course I care, you ass. I knew I'd get in trouble waiting so late for you. But I kept my word. 'Cause that's what friends do. Oh wow, what a noble sacrifice you made. Easy for you to say. Your Gran doesn't even care. You can stay out as late and as long as you want. And you wouldn't even get in trouble. Seriously? You're acting like I chose this? If that's what you think, then maybe you're the bad friend.
Rolo's tone changed to a calm, yet more intense anger.
Maybe Paul is right. Storms bring more than water. This one brought me the real Luca. Stop quoting your pa's nonsense like it means anything. Yeah, well, at least my pa is still around.
The words hung in the cold night air. Rolo's stomach dropped, knowing he'd crossed a line. But it was too late.
Luca, good night, Rolo. Dang it. Well, that's one way to catch up with an old friend, huh? Anyway. Let's see, we got bed here, we got the bed here. Is there anything to get in here? Why'd we particularly spawn in here?
Luca dug through his old stuff, not even sure what he was looking for.
Ah, soccer ball. Boop. Rolo. What a jerk. Can I pick that up? Oh, okay, we're doing this. We're doing this now, alright. Call me a bad friend. Oh, I'm Rolo. Look at me and my amazing family. Hey, I can keep kicking the ball. How long can I keep doing this? Yeah, that's right. That's right, Luca. Get all that anger out. Hope you don't break something in here. Don't know if your Gran would appreciate that. Can I get out into the hallway? I don't think so. Yeah, the game doesn't want me to do that. Okay, I don't think there's an extra badge for just continuously kicking the ball. Alright, what's on the bed? I guess I'm just never supposed to make new friends. Got the wheat badge. Luca?
Gran cooed gently from the hallway.
You slept straight through breakfast. Luca, are you alright? I'm fine. I just don't feel like getting up yet. Okay, well, I'll leave the oatmeal by the door. I've got to run out and take care of them things. Okay. I'll be back later to check in. Sure.
Luca just wanted to be alone. He waited to hear the sound of the front door closing.
Alright. Can I kick the ball again? Oh, I bet Rolo's still gonna go to the festival. He's gonna be miserable. Okay. Guess you got your anger out. If Rollo thinks I'm still going to the festival with him, he can shove it. Alright, well, let's figure out something else to do then. Maybe something productive to deal with all that anger? Or are we just going back to bed? Alright.
Luca dozed off again.
Luca? I see you didn't eat your oatmeal. Wasn't hungry. Well, just in case you get hungry, I'll leave a sandwich here, too. Thanks. Rollo came by. What did he say? He wanted to talk to you. What did you say? I told him you weren't feeling well. Good. So your plan is to just sit in your room all day? Pretty much. Well, I need to pop away again for a minute. If you decide to end your pity party and go outside, I think it'd do you some good. Noted.
Luca still couldn't bring himself to go out. Besides, if he ran into Rollo, he'd have to actually confront the situation.
Alright, let's get more of that anger out. There's never anything interesting at the festival anyway. Oh, is that something we need to hit? Alright, let's give that a go. Aiming in this game is a bit tricky, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so alley-oop. There we go.
The Adventures of Hank Atomic.
Hey, it's one of the little comic books that these characters talk about. The complete first volume.
Luca carefully opened the cover and began to read.
Nerd.
Rollo had received it for his birthday. A special hardcover edition with behind-the-scenes commentary and bonus art.
Wow.
Rollo cherished it, but asked that Luca keep it at his house. Luca wasn't sure if it was because Rollo didn't trust himself with it, didn't trust his sister around it, or just wanted an excuse to come hang out at Luca's more often. Whatever the reason, Luca didn't mind. But it had stayed right there where Rollo had stashed it ever since. Now, at the foot of his bed, Luca lost himself in the pages. He'd read it all before, but at this moment, it somehow felt sentimental.
Yeah, I can get that. Because it's, you know, kind of symbolic of their friendship.
He was well into issue number 5 when he heard soft footsteps from the hallway.
Luca? Another little friend came to see you. A girl named Beck Modwill. She said she met you yesterday? What did she say? Is she here? She was just dropping by. I told her you weren't taking visitors today. Oh. She seems nice. Yeah. You had a fight with Rollo, didn't you? Can I come in? Maybe later. Alright then. I'll leave dinner on the kitchen table, in case you want to buy it before bedtime.
Without realizing it, Luca had pouted away the entire afternoon. He once again felt the weight of it all, and allowed his weary eyes to close.
Alright,
Luca
back to bed.
stood in a vast black expanse. He looked up at his father standing beside him. Walt was working a straw at the bottom of a fountain glass, trying to collect the last bits of milkshake. Dad, where are we? Taking a final loud gurgling sip, his father peered up from the glass. He jangled the straw playfully with a warm smile, then lifted the empty glass as if to point into the darkness. The source.
The source? What do you mean by the source?
Luca's eyes followed his father's gesture. In an instant, he was sitting in front of a blazing campfire. Across from him sat a large figure in a yellow hazmat suit. The figure's voice was a scratchy echo. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour, make yourself comfortable. Luca held his shivering hands over the flame to warm himself. It doesn't work that way here. Their yellow-gloved hand pointed to the base of the flame. It's a cold flame. See? Luca peered at the base of the fire. It wasn't wood that was burning. It was Beacon Pines itself.
Oh, that's great.
Tiny buildings, freezing and crumbling as they were consumed by flame. Luca could see small shadows moving in the burning city. People.
Yeah, that's about as much as I expected.
Luca leapt to his feet. We've got to help them. The figure gave a dismissive wave of their hand. Why waste energy helping people who can't even help themselves? The figure bent down to examine the panicked crowd as they desperately tried to stop the flames. They only care about what's right in front of them. Not like us. Luca's voice was a trembling whisper. Us?
Ooh, hold on, let me... Comforter I have from my back here kind of slipped out.
The figure
Okay.
slowly stood up, grabbing its helmet with both hands. With a jolt and a twist, the suit emitted a gasp. A cloud of torpid mist escaped, slowly revealing the face within. Luca's own face looked back at him, older, worn, distant. The sensation was oddly familiar, as if he'd caught his own reflection by surprise in the mirror. The doppelganger smiled. I tried to help once. He gestured towards his face, and all it got me was this. Lucas staggered back. You aren't me. Luca felt a hand catch his shoulder. His father was there again, beside him. Every choice sets us on a path. This is the end of one of your paths, son.
Ah, so very obvious foreshadowing that, this path does not go on very long from here, huh?
Luca watched his older self shake its head ruefully, its face twisting into a cruel grin. Well, Dad, if you wanted him to see this, far be it from me to disappoint. Luca watched in shock as the figure took a confident step forward and plunged into the flames. In a flash of cold light, he was gone. What does all of this mean?
What does all of this mean?
Luca felt a reassuring squeeze on his shoulder. Just remember, why we choose matters just as much as what we choose.
Okay.
Luca woke up to see a hazy figure at the foot of his bed, silhouetted in the morning sun.
Oh, lovely. This isn't gonna be Gran, is it? Oh, no. Mom? No, dear. It's only Gran.
Luca rubbed his eyes. The kind, concerned face of his gran came into focus.
How are you feeling? Fine. Anything you want to talk about? I don't feel like talking. That's just as well. How about you sit there and listen for a bit? Whatever you and Rollo fought about doesn't matter. But
Gran silenced Luca with a gentle pat on the leg.
fights between friends happen. What was said doesn't matter. The important thing is, it's not the last thing you ever say to each other. But he said stuff about Dad. Well, do you think he meant it? No. He was just mad. And did you mean any of the things you said to him? No. Good. One must appreciate friends in their best moments, and accept them in their worst. Oh, we got another badge. Now get your little butt out of bed. The festival's today. You don't want to miss that, do you? I guess not. Seems like a good opportunity to make friends with Rollo. Make amends with Rollo again, doesn't it?
Luca gave a reluctant nod.
So buy him a corn dog and apologize. But he's the one that... What did I just say? Buy him a corn dog. That's a good boy. Everything's better with corn dogs. I need to get going now. Get some last-minute festival business to take care of. I'll come find you at the fountain after lunch. Alright. I love you, Luca. Love you too.
Luca took a deep breath.
Okay.
Chapter 6. Through thick and thin. Despite Luca's bitterness, Gran was right. He needed to hash things out with Rollo. A big fight changes the nature of a friendship. Whether, in the end, it is for the better or for the worse, all comes down to understanding. If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them. Luca emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air. But the events of the day weren't on his mind. He had to find Rollo.
Alright, let's go find Rollo. Let's go make up for what happened. Is there anything to grab while I'm out here? Can I go back here? Oh, I can. Like, can I make you sneeze again? Aw, no, that's just at the beginning? Okay. It's back here. Oh, yeah, the dad's grave. That's right. Sup, bro? I'm gonna head over to the festival. Alright. Let's go. There you are! Luca. Rollo wanted me to tell you something. What is it?
Roxy rolled her eyes, shaking her head.
A space adventure, though you needn't buy it. If ye be brave, go somewhere quiet. Roxy, I don't... It's a riddle, Luca. My goofy little brother wants you to find him.
Luca looked down and kicked at the dirt.
Look, I know you two had a fight. The only thing more annoying than my little brother is my little brother without his best friend. So I'm doing him this one favor. Now I need one favor from you. Whatever it is that went down between you two, squash it. Oh, I'm assuming that's the library. Her annoyed look at the riddle. Yeah, right? It's like, I don't want to say this out loud, but I'm gonna. Anyway, I'm guessing that's the library, so I'll check other places on the way, just get some stuff. Ooh, got a lot of people to talk to. Hello. Unique New York, unique New York. Huh? Oh, don't mind me. Just warming up for my big ceremony speech.
Mr. Kerr pointed to his grinning mouth.
Gotta limber up the old gab box. You're nervous? Yeah, you're nervous? What? I don't feel like I'm saying that right. You nervous? Oh, heavens no. Well, break a leg. Give me the gift of a... I don't know what he said. I read that as knives. That's drinks. Hello. How goes the beetle hunt? Pretty rotten. I haven't seen so much as a... Isvule? I have never seen that word before in my life. Izuvier? It's not just the beetles. This morning I couldn't find any critters at all. It's like everything that buzzes or skitters just packed up and left. I'm sure they're out there somewhere. Maybe all the commotion of the festival just spooked them. Yeah, maybe that's it. I get the feeling that's not actually it. Welcome to our festival! Don't forget to come back later for Mr. Kerr's speech. And the Perennial Harvest Festival sign reveal. You don't want to miss it. Alright, who's over here? Oh, no, that's just one of the clipboards. You got anything to say? Alright. What do these two have to say? I don't know who Perennial Harvest thinks they're impressing with this ridiculous festival. Totally. The town's still falling apart. The weather's still cruddy. And the season's harvest looks like it's gonna be worse than last year's. You said it. No amount of corporate pandering is gonna change any of that. Exactly. But the lemonade the drink stand over there does look pretty tasty. Fits. I'm still gonna be mad at them. I'd rather just be mad while sipping some delicious lemonade is all. Let's talk to you.
Jeff was staring into the distance with a wistful look.
Hey Jeff, everything alright? Huh? Yeah, everything's fine. I mean, it's to be fine. Used to be fine. Just ain't right these days, you know? I really do, actually.
Jeff turned to Luca with a furrowed brow, then gave an understanding nod.
You do, don't you?
For a moment, the two now shared that same wistful gaze.
Is this one of those things where I have to interact? Yeah, okay. Let's see what's going on over here. Every single time. Yup. Wait for it. Unexplained sound once again noted. Like clockwork. What a bunch of drones. You might be more right than you think. Anyway, can I go out here? Oh yeah, I can. Is there anything I can check out over here? What's up? Did you hear? After Mr. Kerr gives his big speech, they're gonna have the first annual biggest catch competition. As long as a boot qualifies as a catch, I'm a shoo-in. Good luck. Haha, a shoo-in. Well, it's letting me go back here, so there might be something. Am I allowed to go into the treehouse? I am. Okay, this is just a place you can sit. Anything else? No? Okay, I think I've interacted with literally everything else in here, so... Don't want to leave any stone unturned, if you can. Watch me miss something very blatantly obvious. Ooh, who's here? I ain't moving. Oh, that guy, yeah. Oh, I forgot his name from last time, but I know he likes to sit there and sleep. Got another clipboard. A most welcoming of welcomes. Would you like to share your thoughts? I always strive to improve. Nope. Yeah, probably best not to talk to them. This is the first time I've seen this many smiling faces since Foul Harvest. I had my doubts about Perennial Harvest, but I must admit they do put on a nice party. Alright, what are we thinking here? What's the foreshadowing? I don't know, foreshadowing? Okay. That either means good or bad things. Piper, you're actually taking a break from studying. I want to see what all the festival fuss was about. But I can't help but notice. You still brought your backpack full of books. Luca, backpacks can carry a lot more than just books. True, true. So, what you got in there? Books. I was able to return the Perennial Harvest safety still you borrowed. I don't think anybody noticed. Good. Now, you tell me what you needed it for? It was a favor for an enemy of my enemy. This isn't gonna harm Mr. Kerr, is it? All you need to know is that it's for the good of the family. That's not ominous at all. Alright, what's back here? Done! I've got a question for you. What do you think this whole festival is for? The way I figure it, Perennial Harvest is just trying to win over the town. Like a bribe, but with balloons. Cynical! I like where your head's at! That's what I first assumed too, until I eavesdropped on a couple of gossipy clipboards. What if I told you this whole thing is really a special shindig for a super secret guest of honor? A special guest? Who? I haven't dug that deep yet, but whoever it is, the PH thinks they're a big deal. That's interesting. Do they bring somebody back from the dead? Is Luca's father gonna greet them? Is he actually like the CEO of Perennial Harvest, and that's gonna be the big plot twist? Can I go back here? Let me go back here first. Luca, did you know that Beacon Pines is actually unincorporated? A lot of people don't know that. Wow, yeah, I didn't know that. Adelaide, how's it going? Say hi, hope you've been well. Hey, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Getting ready for holiday work stuff. You know, how those stuff kind of usually goes. I hope you're doing well too, Adelaide. I appreciate you being here. Whew. Oh, I think the back just fell off of my chair. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Oh, yeah. The back fell off, but it's like it's just a, like, plastic covering for it. I can grab that real quick. That's not a huge deal. I was almost worried I broke the thing for a second. No, it's not broken. We're fine. My chair is not broken, guys. We're good. I'm okay, but holy crap, you overslept. Woke up 15 minutes, already 4 p.m. Oh, wow, yeah. Got a good heckin', bit of sleep there, I bet. Guess you were up pretty late? Were you streaming? Oh, I saw you streaming Animal Crossing a couple nights ago. Did you think that was? Was it last night? No, that was a couple nights ago, I think. We might have been also streaming it last night, but I'm not sure. I've had a lot of work recently. Time isn't real. You wasn't streaming, but you were playing something late. That's valid, yeah. Also very valid. Stretch. But yeah, currently I've been playing Beacon Pines, doing all the voices for that. That was the other day. Okay, gotcha. What's that mean? It means the most public works are handled internally. We do all the pipelines, water treatment, building regulations. That's great. Census taking, emergency services. Alright, what you got for us, Ice Cream Man? Hey, Luca. So you're done at the library? Huh? Oh, nothing.
Griffin looked away suspiciously.
Oh, so you're in on it. Nothing at all. Yeah, okay. That's kind of the game's like, if you're struggling to figure out where Rolo is, it's just gonna tell you it's the library. I figured. It didn't end up sleeping until 6 a.m. Oh, wow. Normally I get around noon when that happens, so it said he got 10 hours of sleep. Maybe you need to catch up on a little something extra for sleep. Hi, Luca. How's Griffin doing? What? Oh, nothing.
Sorry all became flesh.
Just pretend I didn't say anything. Alright, I can't talk to your friend here, so... Go down this way. Talk to everybody, so let's go to the library. The place where the game is definitely pointing at me to go. Have a huge lack of sleep, to be fair. Yeah. I've definitely been in a similar spot, because I'm trying to, like, fix my sleep schedule for work, because they want me at opening basically every day this week. So I'm making sure I can get up at, like, 7 or so I can be at work at 9 or 11. It's gonna be 9 tomorrow, I believe. Yeah, it'll be 9:45 tomorrow. Whew. Got messed up during the semester, but now that that's over, you need to actually sleep better. Yeah. I hope you can get caught up on that soon. But getting to bed before midnight, getting up at 7. It's been a bit of a time. No, I won't be waking up tomorrow because of our family celebrates Christmas on Christmas Eve. Or waking up late, yeah. Valid. Don't have to worry about too much about that. Whew. Yeah, I'm gonna be working both tomorrow and the 25th as well. Get some extra money that way. Anywho, let's see what the library has in store for us. The library. Somewhere quiet. Yeah? I'm pretty sure this is where the note was pointing at, so let's go into the library. Oh, I don't see him in here. He might be hiding, I guess. Hello. That's fair, yeah. Hey, Luca.
Kato's eyes lit with excitement.
Appreciate the lurk, some random geek. We're just gonna have a pizza dinner for Christmas. Hey, I mean, that still sounds nice. I'll probably get some pizza from work. It's gonna be a nice way to spend Christmas. I've been expecting you. Bravo on deciphering the first riddle. Oh, so there's multiple. We got an achievement for solving a riddle. The first. Oh, you didn't think that was all, did you? Rollo does go all out, doesn't he?
Kato straightened up and cleared his throat as if preparing to sing.
Ahem. On planet Farple, you may take your shoe. When the 5th king dies, you'll need a tissue.
Kato stared at Luca eagerly.
Get it? Want me to tell you? No, it's okay. Let me figure it out. Alright, when you find it, bring it here to be verified. And if you decide you want a hint, the offer still stands. Issue, 5th king dies, you need a tissue. So, we need the 5th issue of the books they're reading. A Steam achievement made me go, I'm not playing anything on Steam, why did I hear that noise? That's fair. Yeah, because I don't usually get the Steam achievement noise on these things, so I usually play through them first, but no, I went into this completely blind. Is this all the same stuff from last time?
The 5 pillars of success from the shelf.
Oh, the books are clues. Okay. Let's grab a different one. Well, I mean, 5. It could be this one. Let's see. What do we have here? The 5 pillars of success. Nope, I'm afraid that's not the correct book. Okay, here's a hint. The words I emphasized are important. On planet Farple, you may take issue. With the 5th king dies, you'll need a tissue. 5th issue. Okay. So, you put this back.
Luca grabbed the 5 pillars of success.
Oh, I don't want the 5 pillars of success. I know it's at this book. Oh my god, it got so cold outside last night. Ooh, -4. Wow.
Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 4, from the shelf.
Gosh, I don't think I've, been in weather that cold since I stayed with family up in Minnesota. It got real cold there. I don't think we really get below 0 here. Not that I know of. But yeah, issue 4. Do I have a thing where I can read my stuff? Planet Farple may take issue. When the 5th king dies, you need a tissue. Well, this is the 4th issue, but maybe it's talking about the 5th one? What do we have here? Adventures of Hank Atomic issue 4. Nope. Okay, it's not the correct book. You need to bring me the correct issue of Hank Atomic. Okay, got it. Okay, so it was the Hank Atomic books. I was in the right general idea.
Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 5.
There we go. Okay. Never gets this cold in New York. Normally gets as far as 25. Okay. Because it's 30s here in Florida, I'm like, no outside. Fair. I usually just put on a jacket if it gets cold here. I don't usually get under 30 very often, though. Well, Florida makes sense, yeah. If it freezes over in hell, you probably shouldn't go outside. Ah, you found it!
Kato removed his book from the desk and replaced it with Luca's, turning on the lamp. As he slid the book under the purple light, 2 words glowed. The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue 5. Luca clicked his tongue with recognition.
Rollo cipher pen. You used that to write secret messages everywhere with that. And only I had the special flashlight needed to reveal it. But I lost it. Well, apparently you traded Geoff for this, or Jeff, sorry. I forget that that's also how you can say Jeff. Jeff for this purple light bulb. Parted with the entire Halloween candy stash. Oh, Rollo. Now let's see here.
Kato began flipping through the pages, stopping when he hit a glowing word.
Get away with such a
He
grift.
continued flipping.
Only found in Grub. Had a similar experience vacationing in both California and Florida. Times where he just melted. Oh yeah. Getting some chills at night. Some days we're lucky to get into the 70s. Oh yeah. It's not getting super cold here, but usually the summers make up for it with our 110 plus summers sometimes. Whew, that's definitely a very much do not go outside if you don't want to melt. cart.
Reaching the end of the book, Kato looked up.
Worst we had was when we reached almost 100 degrees. Ooh, yeah. That's it. Grift. In. Grub. Cart. Grift and Griffin. Griffin's grub cart. Oh, so we found the other clues early. Got it. He wants me to go to Griffin's Snack Island. Ah, brilliant. I guess you're off then. Good luck on the rest of the scavenger hunt. Thanks, Kato. Alright. Me snooping around and looking at other stuff to hopefully get more badges. Oh, speaking of snooping around, let's talk to our friend over here. Little wolf friend. Hi, Jace. Still working through the newest Hankatomic? You know it. Some fascinating canon towards the end. Did you know? Hankatomic Shrinko Ray doesn't technically shrink stuff? It uses inverse quantum particle decay. To literally grow the entire universe around an object. Leaving that object I can't word right now. Never experienced more than like 93. Oh wow. Actually did get this warm in New York. Huh. It's weird to think of New York getting to like the 90-degree weather. Oh, is it New York that like closed down pools because it got over 80 degrees outside? It was too hot. I think that was New York. That or like somewhere else up north. But I thought that was kind of funny because like that's like our prime pool temperature down here. Is it this year or the year before? Okay, gotcha. So it just looks like everything shrunk compared. So it just looks like it shrunk compared to everything else. Bingo. That's wild. But Jace, no spoilers, please. Oh right, sorry. I can try to check if you want to. It can, and it's because the city can hold its heat due to buildings. Okay. Huh. That makes sense now that I think about it. I never really thought about that, but like, yeah, yeah, buildings can hold in heat. They're like big, like metal or like concrete. And that stuff holds a lot of heat. All right, gotta go talk to Griffin. So snack bar. Hello, Griffin. Hey, Griffin. Did Rolo come?
Before Luca could finish his sentence, Griffin handed him a corn dog.
Oh, that's it? Bought and paid for. Enjoy. I thought there was supposed to be a riddle or something.
Luca shrugged, taking a sizable bite out of the corn dog.
I'm imagining the hint is probably in the corn dog. Seeing a lot of multiple states in general. Okay. Yeah, it's probably like a lot of the northern states. Yuck. It's cold. Oh, yeah, that's been sitting here a while. Rolo wanted me to be sure to give you that one specifically. Well, that's just...
Luca tongued at his cheeks, feeling something rough between his teeth. He reached into his mouth and pulled out a slip of paper.
Oh, come on. Is it really that surprising, Luca? New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Connecticut. Yeah, a lot of northern ones.
He shook off the bits of corn dog to read the slip.
A pickup when you need some pep. Near the fountain up the step.
Luca finished off the remainder of the corn dog.
This is getting to be a whole thing. Thing is, I don't like the cold. I also don't like melting. I like a happy medium. 70s are nice. Yeah. God, a place with like consistent temperature would be really nice. Just consistent indoor temperature, but outside. God, that'd be nice. Let's get that Goldilocks temperature location. But yeah, we figured that out earlier by accident. Near the fountain, go up the stairs. That's this little shop right over here. Used to live up north. Took me years to get semi-used to the heat. Now you can't adapt to the cold anymore. Honestly, I adapt to cold pretty well, but I wear like 500 layers, so that's probably why. Heat is just... I can't stand heat. It's like, oh, you're cold, you can bundle up, like wear like 5 jackets, and you'll eventually feel okay. When it's hot, what are you supposed to do? Just lie down in your bed naked and suffer? Just, like, cover yourself in ice? Maybe? Oh. Like, it's hard to be comfortable in heat without some kind of air conditioner. With, like, winter, you can just, like, layer. If you have no choice. Yeah. Oh. Basically. There you are, Luca. There's no way I'm actually doing this. It's way below my pay grade. Oh, come on, you big stiff. Let the kids have some fun. Fine. But Rollo owes me one.
Lumi waved his hands around sarcastically as he began.
What takes flight but has no wings, your final task a friendship brings. See, that wasn't so hard. Okay, got it. I feel cheapened somehow. I think it's sweet. Huh, takes flight but has no wings. That we didn't figure out already. Good luck, Luca. Flight but has no wings. Balloons. Hey. Hey. Did you find the comic book? Yeah. And you got the corn dog? Yeah. Well then. I know it doesn't make up for what I said. But here, you earned this.
Rollo sheepishly handed Luca the balloons.
Aww. Flight. Okay. Thanks. You didn't have to go through all this trouble. I'm sorry I got so mad. Dang it, you were supposed to let me apologize first. Oh, sorry. Well, now you've apologized twice before me. Just let me do this. Luca, I'm really sorry. With everything that's happened with your mom and all, I've always wanted to be there for you. Be a good friend, you know? They just keep apologizing over and over. Yeah, I feel that though. I definitely do that. I apologize way too much. When you said you were hanging out with someone else, I kind of freaked out. Rollo. Still my turn. I felt like if you needed some new friend to help you, it meant that I wasn't good enough. Well, that was selfish and wrong. I was wrong. I'm so sorry, Luca. Okay, apology over. You can talk now.
Luca threw himself at Rollo, hugging him as tightly as he could.
Don't drop the balloons. Rollo, I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you neither. And that's why we deserve each other. So, what do you want to do today? We could snoop around and try to find some info about your mom. Snoop where? We could probably sneak into the Perennial Harvest HQ while everyone's at the festival. Aren't you curious about all that stuff the clipboards write down? What if we get caught? I think I've had enough excitement for 1 week. But for me, I overthink a lot, so it tends to be endlessly saying sorry. Yeah. It's like, oh, what if I did this wrong? What if I did this wrong? I should apologize for this, just in case. Yeah, I've got that overthinking problem too, something along that. Because it's like, there's just an infinite amount of possibilities for things I could have accidentally messed up and didn't realize. Aww. Let's just make the rest of the day about us. Really? Yeah, the rest of the world can wait 1 more day. You know? I have been waiting to get some work done on the MCDC at Mission Control. The aim's a bit unpredictable. That sounds perfect. Alright, let's head to the treehouse with Rollo. Got our balloons. I like the little animation on the balloons. It's very bouncy. Alright. Treehouse time, let's go. If I said a DM to someone and no response, it's like, well, did I say something wrong? Maybe something happened and I just spiral. Yeah. And then they get back to you like 30 minutes later, like, oh, hey, I was taking a shower. You doing okay? And it's like, oh, yeah, I'm fine. Meanwhile, me for that 30 minutes, I was not okay. Oh, I almost forgot. I ran into your gran this morning. She asked me to give you this.
Rollo handed Luca an unopened letter.
For me, the gaps can be hours or days. That too, yeah. It's just like, I feel especially like silly at myself when it's only been like 30 or 15 minutes. They were just literally taking a shower. Like, it's okay. They were literally gone for like 15 minutes. Why did I spiral? I was thinking where like someone sends a message on emoji, it's like, are you angry at me? That too! Yeah, or like when they use like super formal punctuation, like, capital letter to start, this is a message, period. It feels so much like angrier than just like, hey, with like 3 Ys, how are you doing? And then like maybe they don't even do a question mark. Like that feels casual, that feels happy, then like just proper punctuation just feels angry in text for some reason, or like DMs. I don't know why. Like it's weird. I'll wait for you inside if you want to read it now. A letter.
Luca, some things are going to happen that might be difficult for you to understand. If I am honest, I hardly understand them myself. But whatever happens, I need you to know that I love you. None of this is fair to you. You have already lost so much. We both have. I wish there was a simpler way forward. But if there is, I haven't thought of it. God knows I've tried. Everything I've done, I did for you. I hope someday you can accept that.
For some reason I feel like my messages come out formal without emotes, so I always incorporate them somehow. Yeah, same. Like, I'm just like, hi, hope all is well. It just sounds so blank. It does. God, I need like, like at least like a smiling emote, or just even like a colon parentheses. Kind of like, hey, how you doing? Smile. Like, it feels weird without it. It's so weird. It's... Oh, language. Language and, like, being affected by, like, how the, like, usage of the internet and fast messages are. It's interesting stuff. There's probably, like, studies on it that, like, go into detail. That's why I always smile or use a million cat emotes. Yeah, I love the cat emotes. I'm so happy those exist. Oh, I miss the old Samsung ones where they used to be like a gray tabby. Like, it made me think of Pusheen. It was very nice. Oh my god. That is a very excited cat.
Love, Gran.
Aw, Gran. I love you too, Gran.
Luca folded the paper into his pocket and headed up the ladder.
Only have the Christmas ones till the end of the year. That's valid. Understandable. What's up with the letter? Anything you want to talk about? Maybe later. Sure, whenever you want. You swap back to normal stuff. Valid, valid. Yeah, I like the little Rudolph nose and the little... Oh shoot, I didn't mean to press the button. Let me see. Okay, I can't go back. Oh well, my bad. I know, but we've been looking forward to the festival for weeks. After I ruined everything with my big mouth, this is my best way to make sure you had a good time without me. Rollo.
Luca was at a loss for words. But that was fine. Words aren't always necessary.
The festival seemed nice. Was it nice? We can still go. Nah, this is fine. Well, there's always next year.
Sadly, this was untrue.
Oh. Okay,
A
narrator.
distant rumble shook the treehouse.
Huh? What was that? Oh man, we missed the
It
fireworks.
was not fireworks. It was something the boys couldn't possibly comprehend. Something as old and cruel as time itself.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's not... That's the foreshadowing. Freezing. Okay, well...
A shockwave of cold tore through the room. A bitter, unfathomable chill. Before they could react, it encased them in ice. Two boys, reunited by friendship, only to be cruelly separated by a malevolence beyond reason. And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene. In a silent treehouse turned statuary, in a town brought low by its secrets, sits a pair of friends, alone, together, for the rest of time. The end.
That's one of the possible endings, but...
Can't be the ending. It simply can't. I won't accept it, and I hope you won't either.
I won't either, but...
There are more endings, more possibilities.
Yes, I'm aware how
I
this
can
game
feel
works.
it.
I'm aware how this game works, narrator.
We are just going to have to sort through them all until we find the one that fits.
Yes, I've been working on that. Okay. So, we'll have to see break, or we'll do flight over here. So we have one or two paths to go back to. But before we do that, I'm going to take a short bathroom break. We're about an hour and a half in. I need to use the bathroom. Alright, let me get the bio break on. I can spell that right. But yeah, this game has multiple endings. You're supposed to like go back in time through the book to figure out which one is the correct one. And you'll know when you get there. Before you go, I mean to ask you, but ask when you get back.